I'm sorry I'm late. We had to be at the 8th and 30th board, and I thought this was going to go on a little longer, so I apologize. I am retired Judge Teresa Cardenite. I am the working class hero that wants to be your next DA. I am not seeking people from the Ivy Leagues to come in here and prosecute our people. I am looking for people who've grown up in the neighborhood. Other than that, I want multicultural people who speak other languages, because we are an international city and we need people that can be approached, and people who speak their language, so that we don't have all of the, in a sanctuary city, have people that are afraid to approach the district attorney's office for help, whether it's a domestic violence issue or any other kind of issue. So we agree on the fact that there is institutional racism in the criminal justice system and in the district attorney's office. You can tell that very quickly by looking at the budget. The budget will tell you that there are twice as many white people employed as minorities. The budget will tell you there are twice as many men employed as women. The budget will tell you that whites are paid more than the minorities. The budget will tell you that men are paid more than the women. Start there. Then bring in your new crew. Have a more multicultural vision for the office, and you will see change unfold from the people that I bring into the process. Thank you for your time.
David, you had one question. This will be our last question.
Yeah, I guess.
Yes.
Thanks for allowing me to ask this question. To the ones that are going to be in the primary, we know that one person automatically is going to win the primary. But should you win the primary, at this point, the police are negotiating the contract right now in arbitration. And I think a question came up. We were saying that people were getting their jobs back, especially with the case with the narcotic officers. Will you work, if you're in a primary, will you work with the police commissioner and also our city council to see if we can put language into the contract that would allow the commissioner to fire people and not allow the union to bring them back?
The time to address that issue is right now while the negotiations are going on. Because in these contract negotiations, that's where the imbalance originates. And that is where, through an arbitration panel that is stacked in favor of the police always manage to get their jobs back. So it's not something that we can wait until later and try to deal with it then. It's got to be dealt with right now. We need to make our feelings and opinions known, because these are labor issues that they negotiate more rights for themselves than the everyday person in the city has. So, and it needs to be stopped, because on its face, they consistently get their jobs back, even in the worst circumstances. These guys who fired 14 bullets into the pizza delivery guy's truck, I mean, they got their jobs back, they weren't even prosecuted. It's something that has to be dealt with before the contract is signed.
The answer is absolutely. Now, having said that, I think that the reality is, if I walked into a contract negotiation room and John McNesbitt, who's across the table, is going to run out the back door and maybe come back with 5 other people. But absolutely, I mean, my whole career has been dedicated to this. It's ridiculous that that police officers are acquitted of crimes and they're right back on the job, not only getting the pay that they, quote, missed, unquote, while they were on leave and being prosecuted, but getting the, quote, overtime, unquote, that they didn't work but might have during the period of time when they were being prosecuted. I mean, this whole thing is completely out of sorts. So yes, any role that city council or the city would permit me, I would take and push as hard as I could, because this has to change.
All right. I just have a couple of announcements before we separate. And the first announcement is that on Friday, this coming Friday, we have the Neighborhood Advisory Subcommittee elections. And it's going to be held here. So please come out and vote. One of your candidates is right here, Ms. Salima Pace.
And me too.
Oh, okay. And David Lipscomb. And Leslie Wolf. I'd just like to take a second to acknowledge our state representative, Joanna McClinton. So on behalf of King Session 5th Division Community of Neighbors, we thank you so much for coming out, and you're waving something, Mark. Oh, please turn your surveys in to the table that you came in.
The little sheets that were inside that say King Session, residents of King Session on them.
Yeah.
Surveys about the candidates that you'll see tonight. Please turn them back in at the end.
At the table.
At the table.
So on behalf of King Session 5th Division Community Neighbors, we thank you so much for coming out, and we look forward to giving you more information later. Thank you and good night.